What's up? I'm gonna ride y'all down in the hood, right? One of my areas that I used to be at back in the G. We used to call it 3-6 Mafia, 36 and Maury. And if you don't know, I'm in Richmond, Virginia right now. I'm in the south side of Richmond, Virginia. Richmond, Virginia is a city that's we have 250,000 people, maybe 220,000 people that live in the city. Then we have these exterior suburbs that are actually part of the city as well. Chesterfield County, Henrico County, Hanover County, Ashland. It's a whole bunch of them, and that makes our population go up to like maybe a million and a half. Yeah, this is one of the streets that I used to be on back in the days, back in the 90s. You see, that's 36 and more. You know what I'm saying? Well, the hood. You know, 36 and more. We called it 3-6 Mafia because of the rap group 3-6 Mafia, but you know what I'm saying? That's all it is, really. 3-6 Mafia. And it like back in the days in the 90s, it used to be a lot different back here. I mean, cause see, it's houses right here too. So, yeah, this area back in the, I would say that the biggest difference that I see it's a church. It's like 2 churches over here. A lot of murders, a lot of hustling, and but it's crazy because it's houses, little houses right across from the apartments. But 36 and Maury Street, Southgate Apartments, that's what they used to be called. Now I think they're called Village South. But yeah, and then right across the street you got those apartments right there. And yeah, man, back in the 90s, you would pull up on a block like this, right? And you'll see about 10 guys on the corner, and they'll be all hustling. Now it's different. Now in the hood, it's like people hustle off phones and stuff like that. But one thing I want to say is, one thing I want to say about life is that the hood mentality, man. It's like these streets. A lot of young guys have died in the name of representing these streets. Like they could say, all right, who are the guys that used to hang on 36 and Maury Street? All right, you can say Smurf. You can say Rayshawn, aka Lil Bow Wow. Rayshawn used to look like the rapper. He looked just like Lil Bow Wow. And then around this era, in this time period, Bow Wow was a child. And he came out with that song, Bounce With Me, Bounce With Me. And Rayshawn looked just like him. Rayshawn got shot with an AK-47 over there. Or he shot somebody with an AK-47 over there because they said he couldn't hang out on 36 and Maury anymore. You know, and it's just, think about how many young black men have died in the name of these blocks, man, in the name of these apartments, in the name of this public housing. I mean, it's sad, man, because it's just sad when I think about it. And, you know, one thing I notice about the hood is that you don't see the stores that you see in the suburbs. Look, we're in the hood right now. In the hood, you see, little Mexican restaurants, and you see little corner stores and stuff like that, James Food Store. But you don't see Wawa, Walmart, Sheetz and Wawa are gas stations that sell food. You don't see Dunkin' Donuts. You don't see Krispy Kreme. You don't see Panera Bread. You don't see Chick-fil-A because those restaurants don't want anything to do with this particular area. So all the people who live in this area have to travel out to get to those places. And those places don't have bus accessibility most of the time. So you can't catch a bus from the city, so that's the racism, and that's the self-segregation that I always talk about in America. But one thing that I love about the ghetto is people have this perception that the ghetto is just a total mess, and that's not the case. If you go into any one of these areas, you will find a family that's been in that particular house for generations and generations, and they're good people, they're hardworking people. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, the hood, man, it's just, I don't understand why they don't invest in the hood. Like I said, you might 7-Eleven is about the best store you're gonna see. But as far as like, it's like I don't get it. I understand it because okay, technically the tax dollars are not being generated. The socioeconomic factors, you know, the average salary is not high. So, you know, investment comes in when the people who live in the community generate a lot of money, generate a lot of tax dollars, make a lot of money. And they create these gated communities, these bedroom communities. So, see, the people who live in the counties, they come here to work in the city, then they go to the counties, to the bedroom communities when they're done. And I can't blame them because, hey, they want to raise their families in a safe environment. But I love the city. I love it. And it's just a shame. Look, nothing. You know, Mexican restaurants, they do pretty good because Mexican people are loyal. Body shop, gas station. That's all you see in the hood. Peace.